Good?
Yeah, you want to get out in front of this and lean back up.
All right, that good?
Yeah, you'll just have to kind of get on that side so we'll be back on this side.
All right, so over here. So all comedians, I guess you gotta stand like right here.
Or you can probably come out to like here. When it starts making noises,
Okay.
now you're good at loud.
All right, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I'm your host, Leroy Morgan III, and I'm here with Nexx World Presents. They Might Be Funny. I said they might be funny, so if they're not funny, then don't blame me, because I ain't got nothing to do with that. This is a comedic challenge that we're having comedians to come up and compete for a prize, cash prize of $50. We will have them going for more money as the crowd grows and as our comedic talent grows. This is our very first show, so if it's not organized the way it should be, don't blame me. We just starting out, but we will get better. Just to have everybody have a little fun, a couple of comedians come up and do their material. I don't suggest you boo everybody. I mean, just, if you don't like them, kind of go with the old school thing that silence is golden. They'll kind of get it. Because if you're not laughing, you're not saying nothing, pretty much they're going to be ready to walk off anyway. So the crowd will judge the winner. That's what we're trying to do. So I hope everybody stays so that we can get a good crowd and judge all the people that's here. And that way we'll determine the winner at the end. So we're gonna have a couple comedians to come up and do their thing. Like I say, this is a show that we want to keep going each month. So if you got any family members or any friends that think they're funny or, you know, they might be funny, and you have them to come out to the show and then go ahead and try their comedic talent here, and maybe they can win some money and also have some fun. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do, like when I bring comedians up, you know, I like to say next up, everybody give me 2 claps. That means that, you know, I know that everybody's still with me here. You know, so I say next up, 2 claps. All right. Well, some of y'all slow. Let me get y'all on tune because some of y'all slow. If you're laughing and you know it, clap your hand. If you're laughing and you know it, clap your hand. If you're laughing and you know it, hey man, just go and show it. If you're laughing and you know it, clap your hands. Man, amazing. Okay, you're doing great. I'm doing better than comedians already. I'm a comedian in training, so I got that. Okay, so when I say next up, there we go. Perfect. This is gonna work. My first show is gonna work. It's gonna work. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get started because we are kind of running behind a little bit. So we'll go ahead and get the first comedian up. And the first comedian up is gonna be Dom Smith.
Woo!
All right, Dom. You got your own thing on there? Or you want
I do not. I'll use that.
Thank you, Charltons. How are we doing tonight? Very excited to be here. We're in a new year, of course. 2021 is definitely going to be better than 2020, am I right?
Yeah.
I hope so. You know what coronavirus ruined for me? Movie theaters. No more movie theaters in the new normal. I used to love going to the movies. Like, whenever a good movie would come out, I would always go watch it twice. First, I would watch it in a black movie theater so I could be surrounded by my people. Then I would watch it in a white movie theater so I could actually hear the fucking thing. If you can't hear shit in a black movie theater, you might as well watch it on mute, am I right? I don't know. I feel like white movie theaters are way more funded than black movie theaters though. Like, white movie theaters serve red wine and they have assigned seats. Black movie theaters serve malt liquor and every movie starts 15 to 20 minutes late. Have you ever been to a white movie theater, sir?
Yes, sir.
You just call it the movie theater, don't you? I don't know why I said it like that. I'm not from here, guys. I moved here about a year and a half ago. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts. You guys know where that is?
Woo!
Yeah.
You do? Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Springfield is about 90 minutes west of Boston. Very historic city. Basketball was invented in Springfield. I love basketball. Dwight Howard is one of my favorite players. Do you guys remember when Dwight Howard was outed by his gay ex-boyfriend? Yeah, when NBA 2K found out, they increased his ball handling skills to a 99 overall. Very, very historic city. I don't know, I'm from Massachusetts. I drove all the way to Georgia. Long drive. I love listening to audiobooks on long drives. You guys like audiobooks?
Yeah.
I'm currently listening to the autobiography of Malcolm X, narrated by Lawrence Fishburne. Listening to a book like that while driving through gentrified Atlanta, it's a dangerous game for these white pedestrians, you know what I mean? It's true, it's Malcolm X's words in Lawrence Fishburne's voice. Like, I heard him say the white man is the devil. I came this close to running over some of these Georgia Tech bitches out here, you know? It's true. I don't know, I went to college though, huge mistake. I'm in so much debt right now, I look at MC Hammer's debt and say, wow, 30 million, he must have went to a state school or something. I was a history major in college, right? One of my professors was 92 years old, and he taught United States history, 1865 to the present. He wrote the book for the class. It was called Shit I Saw. 92 years old teaching United States history. Like, when he first started teaching at the school, the class was just called Current Events. He would always end every class by saying what we were going to do for the next class. And whenever he did that, we always looked at him and said, next class, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Professor, slow your roll. I took a women's studies class in college. My professor was a black woman, and she got cheated on all the time. The answer to every test question was, niggas ain't shit. That's also the answer to every question at a Klan rally. Who would have known? It was the easiest class I've ever taken. Like, the professor, she would be like, Dominic, why didn't women get the right to vote until 1920? Niggas ain't shit? That is correct. That's all you need to know. Moving on, I guess. No, I said, after college, I moved to this small town outside of Boston where the population was just 3% black. There were no black people where I lived. Like, finding another black person was just like finding a woman of age at R. Kelly's house. It's not gonna happen. Oh, was that too soon for you guys? Come on now. We all knew the deal. Oh no. I used to work for white people, right? Now I work for black people. I remember the minute I had to stop working for white people, and that's when my job made me work on Martin Luther King Day. How disrespectful is that? Martin Luther King did not get assassinated for black people to work on his birthday. I think all black people should have MLK Day off. I think all of the Irish should have St. Patrick's Day off. I think Jussie Smollett should have April Fool's Day off. Nah, I'm one of those black people, like, if you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. So, like, if you gave me Martin Luther King Day off, I would ask to have Black History Month off. And I know what you guys are thinking, Dominic, the whole month, how does that make sense? Slavery was a long, long time, was it not? 400 years versus 28 days? I think I'm being pretty fucking lenient if you ask me. The white people did not like that joke, I'm sorry. I have a new job though. I write for a media company, right? Like, I write scripts, and sometimes I'm in these videos, and we post these videos to YouTube. I made the mistake of checking the YouTube comment section. Have you guys seen the YouTube comment section?
Yeah.
They're very brutal. They make fun of me all the time. I saw one YouTube comment where someone called me a long neck nigga.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what that means, but as soon as I saw it, I looked at myself in the mirror with a piece of measuring tape like, is it true? What constitutes as having a long neck? I wore turtlenecks for like 2 weeks straight. You know, whenever I tell that joke to white people, they always cringe a little bit, with long neck nigga. It's like, nigga is the least offensive word in that statement. I'm more concerned about the length of my fucking neck. Had no idea it was abnormal. People make fun of the way I talk. They say, oh, this guy talks so fancy, I bet his mom gave him sparkling breast milk when he was a baby. I've never had sparkling breast milk, but it sounds very delicious. Where can I find some? I have a lot of white friends that are more woke than me. Like, I've got white friends that brought me to the protest. How sad is that? You know what I mean? Like, and I tell them that they're making me look like a bad black person. They said, Dominic, the only thing that made you look like a bad black person is when you left the protest to get a pumpkin spice iced coffee. I don't regret it at all. When I came back, all my friends were gone. Turns out they got arrested. I made the right choice after all. Do you guys know who Erykah Badu is?
Yeah.
Erykah Badu? I remember last year there was this news that came out that she was making an incense that smells like her vagina. Did you guys hear about this news? Erykah Badu making an incense that smells like her vagina. Andre 3000 was giving out free samples by asking who wants to smell his fingers at Perimeter Mall. That was very raunchy, but I really like that joke. I appreciate it. Oh, 1 minute? Oh, I thought he was saying good joke. He was like, wrap it up, buddy. Oh, what am I gonna say? What do I leave you guys on? I don't know. I'm making a movie. And I was looking for child actors to be in my movie. So I went on this actors website, right? And I sent out a message to 50 kids asking them if they want to be in my movie. I thought that was a good idea. The FBI thought I was a pedophile. Apparently my rhetoric was too Epstein-like, you know. I had to prove who I was and everything. I beat the case though. I beat the case like OJ, bitches. I got 1 minute. Let me end on something well. I'm 27 years old. I live with my mom and dad, which means I have sex about as often as America gets a black president. It's true. You know, I do a lot of stand-up comedy, and my mom tells me that because I do a lot of comedy, I should date a female comedian. It's not how this works. You know, like, if you guys see me dating a female comedian, it means I don't believe in her. That was too assholeish. I apologize. Quarantine made me realize how lonely I am. I just joined this new dating app for black men looking for plus-size women. It's called Biscuits. No, dating apps made me realize that all women my age are exactly the same, right? All women my age, they love watching The Office, and they love 90s R&B. They have the exact same personality. I call them Costco hoes. God made those bitches in bulk, didn't he? This is phenomenal. I'll say one last thing, then I'll get out of here. I'm running the light a little bit. My last girlfriend broke up with me. She broke up with me because I wasn't aggressive enough. I wasn't aggressive enough in the middle of the Me Too movement. What kind of shit is that, right? She wanted to be choked in the bedroom. That's the new thing these days. They like to be choked. And I didn't want to choke my girlfriend in the bedroom. You know, I'm a man, like 9 times out of 10, the moments where I want to choke her are not the same moments she wants to be choked. I'm Dom Smith, guys. Have a great night.
All right, let's give it up again for Don, y'all. Switch out my mics here. All right, next up we got Stephen Jones. You got your mic open? Yeah. All right, good. Some people with condoms in here, everybody's just raw.
I mean, I wanted to, but
All right. Cool. That one's still clean. Clean this one.
Yo, what's up, y'all? All right, Cleveland Brown Jr. is telling jokes now. I need somebody to do this for me. Everybody clap it up if y'all feel good today. Good. Clap it up if you feel happy that you're here to see another day. All right. Clap it up if you feel like OJ did the right thing for killing that white woman. Oh, yeah. So, anybody here been doing anybody here saw the news about the stocks? Yeah, I see why people in the 1920s were jumping off of buildings and killing themselves. Because after I lost $1, I already had my suicide note written out. What else happened in the world? So, New Year, I'm trying to lose weight because I finally had my wake-up call, right? And what happened was, me and my girl, we went out to eat, and it was beautiful, right? So on our way home, walking, a lady stops us. And she was like, hey, I'm proud of y'all. And I was like, what y'all talking about? She said, I'm happy to see a lesbian couple out here not worrying about what people think about them. And I looked at my man boobs and I said, we got to go. So, little known fact about me is, a lot of people say that like I'm a procrastinator, and I don't see it, and a lot of people say I am, and like I really don't see it. And you wanna know how I feel about it? I'm gonna let y'all know about that shit later when I get done. And so oh shit, my bad, y'all. So y'all know about the engagement with Will and Jada, entanglement, having an open relationship. Okay. Yeah, white people ain't gonna know about that. So pretty much is Will and Jada got an open relationship, right? They have sex with other people. So my dumb ass thought it was a good idea to do that with my girl. And I come to realize that shit don't work if you broke. Cause I remember the other day, it's morning time, so she come downstairs and she like, hey baby, how was your night? You know, did you get lucky? How you been doing? So I'm like, baby, you don't want to know. You know, I'm not trying to break your heart. And she was like, well, I'm a big girl. I can handle it. And I'm like, okay. Well, I've been messing with Yolanda, Adam, Tisha, Keisha, your mama, and Big Booty Judy at the Walmart cashier. And she was like, okay, that's cool. So I asked her, I said, who you been messing with? And she was like, you don't want to know. I said, I'm a grown ass man. I can handle it. Well, last night I left the club with Michael B. Jordan. I said, you dirty bitch. Because it was not the fact that she left the club with Michael B. Jordan. I told her that, hey, if I got a free pass, I was going to get with Michael B. Jordan, right? The deceit. And so I've been quarantining. That's been good things, you know, clap it up for that. So, thank you, let's be responsible. I'm not trying to have the zombie apocalypse happen because I know I can't survive. I'm gonna be honest with you, 2 weeks in, I'm killing myself, fuck it. So, I'm watching the documentary about jazz, right? And it's beautiful, it's real good. So, there's one story talking about the time where everybody who are the big players of the Harlem Renaissance stayed in one apartment complex. And at first I thought it would be cool, but then I thought about it. If I was a regular dude, I think I would hate that shit. Like have Duke Ellington, like me telling Duke Ellington to shut the fuck up. I got work in the morning. Another black thing y'all ain't gonna understand. So, little known fact about me was I got fired for being a church DJ. And yes, they fired me on first Sunday because when I came out, nobody did not expect what I'm about to say. So I was like, yeah, top of the morning, you bitch ass niggas. I know the fuck going on. Give it up for Jesus Christ, you bastards. Yeah, they fired me right on the spot. Pastor said, you gotta go. So I'm a weird ass kid. I used to do weird things. One thing I used to do is like, anytime I see a medicine commercial, I would turn off the TV and not turn it off, but I would mute the TV, I'm sorry. And I would guess what type of medicine is they selling. So what happened was the other day when I was watching it, I said, okay, let me test myself. So I'm thinking the type of medicine was selling was herpes because how the way the dude was dancing. And come to find out I was wrong. It was a commercial about erectile dysfunction. So anybody here got a favorite movie? Yeah. What's your favorite movie? All right, I don't care.
Oh, God.
So, y'all heard that the Passion of Christ is getting a sequel? Yeah. Pretty much the plot of it is that Jesus Christ, he go on a road trip to see his favorite band, Creed, perform. And it's going to be called Passion of Christ 2, Take Me Higher.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, I love that one. What has happened in my life? So I smoke weed, and I come to realize you can't smoke weed and watch everything. Cause last night I was watching a documentary about crack, and that shit ruined my high. Like, first pool, I'm thinking I'm gonna have a good ass time watching a documentary about crack. I'm getting high about it, and then like the first 5 minutes is little Jessica sold her 5-year-old kids to a drug dealer and got ran through by 3 drug dealers. I said, oh shit, fuck, let me put this bitch up, man. This shit gonna be depressing as fuck. Any other topics you wanna talk about before I head out? Yes, sir.
No, I was gonna say 2 minutes.
Oh, damn. Alright then, well then, fuck it. Alright. So I'm a college dropout, two-time, you know, don't clap for me, not no big deal. I came to realize I wasn't made for college when I decided to go play NBA 2K20 instead of taking the test. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave y'all off at one more thing. So 2020 was a bad year, correct? Yes, we lost Kobe Bryant, and that was the saddest shit ever. Because I remember when he died, I cried all night. Then my mom, she busted in like, the fuck you doing? I said, Kobe Bryant died, I'm crying. And she was like, well, I hope you cry for me when I die. And I'm like, I don't know, Mom. You gotta drop 81 points from 5 championships or something. You know. And I'm gonna lead y'all off with this one. So, my high school crush is a prostitute now. And I'm kind of upset because all the stuff I could have did to get her attention, all I could do was just gave her $40. And that's been my time. Thank you, though. My name is Steve, not Stephanie. I apologize.
Give me one more. All right, let's give it up again for Steven. Is it Steven? All right, Steven. All right, he had to correct me and stuff, you know. My name is, I don't care what your name is. You know, hosting the show, yeah, I don't care what your name is. No, I'm just kidding, man. All right, I got you now, Steven. All right. Everybody enjoying themselves so far? Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, because like I say, we doing this so everybody can get out the house. I see everybody got their masks on. You know, because this, I know everybody tired of wearing their mask. I've been tired of wearing it. And, you know, if you out single, that's the bad thing right now, right? Everybody look good with their mask on, right? They got pretty eyes, pretty hair. And then the first thing you know, I'm like, hey, let me get a peek. You know, you got to pull it off and let me see. Because I don't want to get home and you take it off, you look like one of them cartoon characters with the buck teeth, bumps and stuff like that. Or if it's a female, she pull it off, she got a goatee. You couldn't see that because it was, you know, behind the mask. So, you know, you got to take those off. You know, you got to be able to see. But other than that, wearing the mask, you know, I know people have a hard time breathing. You know, I know they do. Because some people get masks are wet in the front. Isn't that nasty? You know, that's why they're like, man, you got a nasty mask. It's all wet. I'm like, it can't be protecting much. You know, I read somewhere where it was like the mask protect you from COVID and all that, and then somebody had a smart comment on there that said the mask protect you from COVID, but somebody can fart and it goes through pants, jeans, panties, underwear, and you can still smell it. So you mean to tell me a mask is just gonna stop COVID and a fart can get through everything? I don't No, that kind of like, yeah, I gotta think about that one. But so I'm gonna go ahead and go one more comedian, then we're gonna give out a free drink to somebody in here. Don't get mad, I'm not trying to get everybody drunk, because that means I'll be paying for all the tickets and y'all be like, well, this guy at the bar, no, I don't wanna do that. So we're gonna change it up a little bit and bring up a female comedian now. So next up, did y'all remember? Y'all went to sleep on the last one? Next up, coming to the stage, Sabrina Lou. Did I say that right? Okay, but the last person was mad at me.
Hey! How's everyone tonight? Y'all give it up for your last comic. You were amazing. Really. But I think saying that 2020 was a bad year is a huge understatement. Which is why tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about how the pandemic has changed the hookup game, alright? Y'all strap in. Also, if y'all are eating, I apologize. So sometime in the middle of last year, my friend Michelle texts me, and she says, his cum is on my wall. It was worse for me because it was like 9 in the morning, okay? Like, now I've been in a relationship for a while, so I'm kind of like behind on a lot of like hookup lingo. So like, I have literally no idea what this bitch is talking about. So I FaceTime her because that is a very intriguing statement. I'm like, girl, what does come on my wall mean? And then I'm like, oh my God, she means her vaginal wall. Oh my God, girl, you gotta go to CVS, you gotta go get Plan B, you gotta go. She's like, no. And then she points her phone to a place on her wall that has this huge stain on it that's kind of like, just to give y'all like a visual, like the shape of Africa. Now before I continue, y'all need to know how she got herself in this predicament in the first place. My friend is a hoe. And before the pandemic, she was like always going out to bars and like bringing dudes home and just like doing her thing. I'm not trying to slut shame her, she was just like being a 20-year-old, right? Just trying to have fun. But when the pandemic started and we all went on lockdown, that no longer became an option for her. So she could do a couple of things. She could, one, use a dating app, which she still refuses to use even though she keeps complaining that she's lonely. Or two, sleep with someone from work. Now, my friend works at one of those like really old like corporations that only hires like old white men. Oh God, okay, not doing that. Stay with me there. Where was I? Yeah, she only works with old white men. Now, girl, if that is your thing, you want to hook up with old white men who are married and have kids, girl, Godspeed. But that is not Michelle's, like that's not her style. So her only option at that point was to sleep with Mark, the intern. Now, the issue with that is that, well, one, they work together, but she doesn't care about that. If you look at this girl's sexual history, it is HR violation after HR violation after HR violation. So the issue was that she was not attracted to Mark, the intern. He was super attracted to her. She's a hot Asian girl, okay? But the other way around, not so much. So, but she was getting like really antsy because she had gone like a long time without anything. So one day she texts me and she's like, Mark's internship ends next week, so I think it's time to sleep with him. And then I was like, but you said he ain't got no lips. Y'all, I shit you not, I saw pictures of this man and it looked like someone had taken a picture of someone with lips, put it in Photoshop and just blurred that shit out. Like he had no facial features from the nose down. And then I was like, also, like, why are you trying to fuck dudes during COVID? And then in all caps, she goes, because COVID is never ending. And according to the CDC, if you go more than 90 days without having sex, you become a virgin again. What? That's not even true. So now I try to calmly tell her, look, COVID is not gonna end if you and all these thirsty hoes out here keep trying to fuck random dudes. Also, FYI, you cannot re-become a virgin. And then she goes into all caps. Fine, I'll just die. Now, at this point, my blood pressure is up here because I've had to deal with this whole thirstiness for like 3 months of this lockdown. So now it's my turn to go into all caps. And I'm like, there is no need to die. What am I gonna tell people? That my friend Michelle died during COVID? Not from the virus though, but from lack of dick. Don't put me in that awkward situation and dishonor your memory like that. So she doesn't respond because I just called her out on her bullshit. So she's like, ... And I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that other than to say, look, if you want to sleep with someone, just go ahead and sleep with Mark. Y'all already work together, y'all already been around each other. He is obviously very into you, so just do it. And if you're really not that attracted to him, just pretend that he's Idris Elba, because that man can make it rain even in the Sahara Desert. So obviously they try to hook up, hence the stain on her wall. But what had happened was he was like so excited to like hook up with her that he could not rise to the occasion, if you know what I mean. So he had to take care of his business manually. So in the middle of him finishing up, his cum goes over his head and onto her wall. Because apparently this dude is the Michael Jordan of ejaculation. So Michelle's pissed, understandably so, because not only is there a stain on her wall that she can't get out, but she signed up to get dick down, and that did not happen. So she has him over the next night. Now y'all, personally, if someone tried to make himself a part of my wall decor, I would not have him over again. But I was like, girl, do you? So they do it again, and she calls me after this shit happens. At this point, I am fed up with her, but honestly, I kind of want to know what the stain looks like this time. Because I was like, if she keeps having him over, she's going to end up having like the world map on her wall, and I'll save money because I won't have to buy her like a painting or some shit, because at the time, I was helping her decorate her apartment. The first thing she says is, Mark can put it down. On the wall? Yeah, we knew this. No! He's good in bed. What happened was, Mark felt so bad about what had happened the night before that he came back and gave my friend the best dicking of her life. This man had the best comeback of 2020. Literally! So much so that she had him over the next night, and the next night, and the next night. They had sex every night that week. And she said that it was the best week of her life because on the last day, he put her in a sex harness. So let's recap this man's journey, okay? So we start from, he ain't got no lips, to coming on my friend's wall, to giving her the best sex of her life and putting her in a sex harness, right? This man should write a book. And it should be called Balls to the Wall, A Tale of Redemption by Mark Sanchez. And after that book gets published, they can put it in their book club because they had formed a book club to stay in touch. Yeah. Because he had to leave the country after his internship ended. And they gave each other books for this book club. She gave him The Sixth Extinction, which is a movie about how, book about how humans are destroying the world. And he gave her Love in the Time of Cholera by Gabriel Garcia Marquez in the original Spanish. My friend doesn't speak Spanish, so I don't know how long this book club is gonna last. But I was looking at the premises of like these two books, and I was like, if you replace cholera with COVID, that's pretty much what's happening right now. All right, y'all, that's my time. I'm Sabrina Lou. Thank you.
Good job, good job. All right, people. Let me do my swap out here. I said we did want to give out at least one free drink tonight for a table. All right, and that free drink will go to table number 4. So on your table you'll have a blue. Oh, okay, you already know who it is. All right. Congratulations, table number 4. He's Avery Canton. All right, well, again, I don't know who's going to get the drink. All right, who's driving? Oh, wait a minute. He's drinking and driving? Oh, man. So are y'all following in a different car, or you going to be in the same car? Because the police going to get all of y'all at the same time, Unless, if you tell him to slow down, he's like, hold on, man, I think I hear something wrong with the tire. You're like, what? Slow down. You jump out and take off running. You believe me. All right. So that was Sabrina. And our next one is going to be Dwayne Dash. Come on up, Dwayne. You got your own mic? Thank you. All right, good. There we go.
First time with this watching, I'm sorry.
All right, my name is Dwayne Dash. Thanks you guys for being here. Hello, welcome, thank you guys. How's it going? All right, I like your head beanie, by the way. Definitely all the way. That is right, my name is Dwayne Dash. Let's jump right into it. Who all believes in love at first sight? One of those crowds. All right, cool, we're gonna work with this. That's right, my goal here is to make all of you into believers of love at first sight. It happened to me the other day. Well, been a minute. A couple weeks, months, maybe a year or so. Love at first sight. Met this chick, her name's Michelle. Cutest smile, oh my gosh, she's adorable. Love her. Women always, guys don't tell a woman she's adorable, they hate that. But tell her, behind her back, she's adorable. I love the way she looks. She has like the greatest personality, and I just really like being around her. She likes to call me daddy. Ooh, that's right, spicy. Because I'm her dad, ladies and gentlemen, I am her dad. I did not pull out, but I'm getting better at it. There it is, wrapping up. We're doing this full circle. That's right, I am a father. That one time I forgot to pull out, comes out and works in my favor, actually. I love having a little girl. She is amazing to me. She has the cutest smile, like I said, the cutest eyes. And I know one day I'm gonna have to get a shotgun. All right, so let's move on. That's right. So when she was born, we spent the first 6 weeks together having the best time of our lives. We'll wake up at noon. No idea where she got that from, but she's already learned it from me. We wake up at noon, we watch important children's networks, TLC, their learning channel. You don't learn a damn thing on there, but we learn something funny, good stuff. We watch 600 Pound Life. Anybody ever watch that show? Oh yeah. Now I got you on my side. There it is, 600 Pound Life. It is a great show. If you never watched it, watch it. Like, you know what? I want to go to the gym. Watch 600 Pound Life. You know what? I'm not that bad off. I'm not. I'm really good here. I'm not that bad. 600 Pound Life is basically society's depiction of how we're supposed to look. What's the ideal size? 600 pounds, fat, men, women, whatever you name it. Apparently that's a bad thing. Not for me. I like watching it. I learned a few things. My daughter should learn a few things too. There's one chick, her name is Karen. She's bedridden, okay? Meaning she can't get out of bed to save her life. But she has a husband, all right? She has kids. She also fries chicken while from the bed. So you're like, oh my God, what is this chick? I gotta watch it. TLC, 600 Pound Life. You gotta watch it. And she also is a part of Entanglement. Those of you that don't know what this is, she has a side piece on the side with her husband and she can't get out the bed. That's what I'm saying. I watched this, and if there's anybody single tonight, everybody's coupled up, all right. If there were single women, you guys know you coupled up as well, tell your single women friends, the only reason they're single, because the bitches don't weigh enough. All right, my daughter, she realized that. I realized that, this is a good show. We're learning things. During the 6 weeks while we were together, we actually had a really good time. I applied to over 200 jobs, got denied by every last one of them. Oh, this sucks, right on. But I learned something. I learned the best time to apply for a job while you're on the clock at your current job. So it paid out, worked out for me. What else happened to me? What else? I am no longer sending dick pics. You look sad, I'm sorry, ma'am. Look dead in your eyes, you're like, shit, I want to see it. Maybe later. All right, I no longer send dick pics. You guys are thinking, oh, because you got a little girl, you don't want somebody to send her a dick pic. No. Not even close. I no longer send dick pics because the last chick I sent a dick pic to, she responded with the dick pic back. Yeah. Let me ask you guys this. What's worse, the fact that she responded with the dick pic back, or it's bigger than mine? No one can ever answer that question. I'm gonna figure that out one day. Somebody's gonna ask me that. Anybody celebrating a birthday or anything tonight? No? All right, I know table 4 got free drinks. Anybody else want free drinks? You guys? No? Maybe? All right, cool. Nobody wants free drinks. I would've got you guys free drinks. All right, I'm gonna give you. You? All right, good. Ma'am, could you get him some top shelf tap water? Did you not hear? I have a kid. I can't spend money on you. Also, you're not putting out. Like I said, I am single, and I'm not trying to pick up anyone because there's a bunch of dudes here. So and I just want you guys to know. What I miss most about relationships is being able to talk to someone and not have to explain who the entire cast is again. Like, I can't stand Jarek from work. He get on my goddamn nerves. My girl be like, oh yeah, I can't stand Jarek either. You can stab his ass and we can get away with it. Instead of like, I can't stand Jarek from work. It's like, who's Jarek again? Which one is that guy? Is that a guy who got caught having sex at the after hours? See, that's the bright side about having a relationship. You don't have to explain the cast. However, I'm leading into this. I'm looking for apartments by myself. Because my current roommate, we had this discussion, we had this idea, like, we're going to do this. We're going to have rules. If we're bringing someone over, there's a tie on the door. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. If you see a sock on my door, I'm doing laundry and it fell, okay? There it is, you guys caught it. It didn't happen. One day, I'm just there, having a good time with myself, playing video games. Next thing I hear, macaroni and cheese. You guys don't know what that is? He knows what it is. I'm gonna keep you guys up to speed. Somebody was getting ate out. All right, guys, keep up. There you go. Like, I know what that means. I want to say somebody was just riding the face, but I'm not too sure. But I heard. You guys know what that sound is. I'll talk to you guys directly now and keep you guys caught up because everyone else knows where I'm going with this, but you guys. All right, cool, whatever. My roommate was going in. I was like, bro, what the hell? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? I didn't find out till the next day that nice little letter. That's how cool my roommate is. Nice little letter. Sorry, I didn't let you know somebody was coming over. Sorry for the noise. Got a little hectic. Here's some brownies. Love, Mom. So that's why I need to move out. I like how everybody was engaged and like, oh, where are we going with this? And like, oh shit, he's staying with his mom. Yes. Have a little girl, also stay with my mom. All right, that's what anybody knows apartments, let me know, because obvious reasons I need to move out. I am a born again thief. I love this table. You guys know what I mean. I'm a born again thief. You guys don't know. Again, you three do not know what I'm saying. I love you guys. You guys most of all, but I love you guys. Born again thief, meaning I used to steal for. Not really for fun. I used to steal because I had to. I'm black, sometimes you gotta steal. This is a thing. Unfortunately, I didn't have, the proper father figure in my life to teach me how to steal from Wall Street. He just told me how to steal from Walmart. There we go. And I did it because I had to. Then eventually I started to steal because it was fun. And I had this one failed tactic. Whenever I get caught, I was like, oh my God, you touch my booty, and the security guard would let me go. It didn't happen at Six Flags. Did not happen at Six Flags. I was stealing plush dolls. Again, I don't need these things. I'm just doing it for what? For fun. I'm doing it for fun. Security guard walked up to me. He's like, excuse me, son, where do you think you're going with that? I was like, oh my God, he touched my booty. Didn't miss a beat. He leaned down. If I wanted to touch your booty, you would know. All right, cool. I found Jesus off of that. I literally found Jesus off of that. Again, born again thief, and I want you guys to know, any Christians in here? Woo! That guy. All right, cool. I'm talking to you. Oh, you too, man. Ladies, lady. All right, cool. Why are there pearly gates? Why are there pearly gates? We have a Bible that teaches us how to get to heaven. Why do we gotta go through gates? Don't know. All right, cool. But if you ever think about it, hell is always an escalator ride down. There's one way to go, just straight down. There's always gates. Can't get through that. And I wonder, what if you get to the gates? And ooh, sorry, that one Sunday you didn't go to church. You're gonna have to wait on the outside like everybody else and just watch them go in there. All right, that didn't work. I'm working on that. It's cool. We're gonna get that. We're gonna go to some other stuff. What else am I gonna talk about in my life? That's about it. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I have a porn site. It's called Pornhub. That's where I go. You guys like sex. Let's talk about that. I used to have sex, but I don't. What else is going on? I want to say that, but that is not the reason at all. It's just hard to bring a chick home when your mom's already getting her back blown out. That's why I'm not having sex. Like, who's already here? My mom. All right. It's good, bro. You good. Take that call.
It's his mom.
It's his mom. Holy crap. This is our duet show. We're both going to split the $50. If I win, he's going to get 25, and I'm going to get the other 25, because this is where we're going with my life. Again, my name is Dwayne Dash. You guys can follow me on everything, Pornhub, Backpage, your mom's house, anything you want to find me on. And remember, if you're not having a good time, it's your fault. My name is Dwayne Dash.
All right. One moment. Roman, do you have a? Oh, okay. There's a lot of people without condoms around here. I've been washing this thing with my hand for like 30 minutes. All right, let me clean it off again. All right, let's give it up again for Dwayne. And we have one more coming up tonight. I don't like watching this microphone. I don't like them playing with somebody's dick or something. Shit is just pressing. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, we're clearing the mic, but all right, so we got one more coming up tonight before we go ahead and bring everybody back up. The next one's gonna be Roman. So next up,
Yeah.
next up is Roman.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, y'all? How we doing tonight? How we feeling? Let me get some energy from y'all. Real quick. That's what's up, man. I love it. I appreciate it. I get to see everyone's faces out here. I'm so thankful the Asian people are wearing masks. Thank you very much. Fucking reason why we're in this problem, isn't it? Like, they're like, you know what? We're not gonna be the blame for the fucking outbreak in Charlton. Not this time. Everything else, though, yes, not tonight. I am high as shit right now. That's the only way you can tell that I'm Asian. If I was sober, you'd be like, that fucking fat Mexican, what is he doing up there? Glad to be out here, man. I'm so glad to be out the house. My kids are learning from home right now. My wife is working from home. I got nowhere to masturbate anymore. You know, just not a time to myself. You know, so I'm glad to be up here, just relieving some stress. I am, but I'm happy though. I'm happy my kids are at home and they're learning. I'm so fulfilled as a dad to like help them with their homework and get them through school and everything. I know they have to go back though, so I'm still doing active shooter drills at home. My kids will not be victims, you hear me? Like, I'm preparing them to go back. They know the drill. I'm downstairs with a Nerf gun. I go bang, bang. They got 15 seconds before I'm fucking up the stairs and sweeping the room. If I don't find me, you get a treat, you know? I reward good behavior. I do. These fucking kids hate me. They hate me. They don't hate me because of the active shooter drills. They hate me because I'm their stepdad. And they're my step kids, but I love them as if they're my kids, but they hate me. You know what they treat me like? They treat me like I'm an assistant manager at Walmart. Just an asshole with a clipboard and no power, you know? I'm like, clean your room. They're like, fuck you, Roman. I'm like, what do you want me to do? These are orders from the top. Your mama said clean your room. I don't think stepdads get enough respect. I don't. Because look at the Bible, right? You mean to tell me that Joseph doesn't have a book in the Bible? That Jesus' own stepfather doesn't have one page? Like, there's not a Dead Sea Scroll out there that's hidden by the Vatican of the book of Joseph? Like chapter 13, verse 1, where Jesus looks at Joseph and says, You're not my father. It's in there. It's written in red letters and everything. No respect at all. I'm happy to be out here though. I really am. I'm happy to be like married. I got married last year in 2020, so that's something good. It's great. And it's very important too, because like Valentine's Day is coming up, right? And it's a time that we show love to each other. Like me and my wife, we were dating for 5 years. And like a year into the relationship, I said, I love you to her. And she said, I love you to me after I proposed to her. You know, I heard black love was different. It's fucking patient. That's what I learned. It's very patient. But I learned something very valuable about love. Like love is for women. Like love is for you, love is for you, love is for you, love is for you. Because when women hear the word love, like I love you, they get these feelings of want, desire, and passion. And when men hear it, it doesn't mean shit. I'm sorry, ladies, that's the truth, but I'm here to help tonight. I like to play Dr. Filipino, you know what I'm saying? I like to help couples connect with each other. Like, we had a very nice couple back there. Look, like you, sir, well, like, what's your name?
Lee.
Lee? And this is your, like, girlfriend? Besides you guys are dating, going out? What's the status? It's a date? Well, congratulations, what's your name? Give it up for Lee and Holly, y'all. I'm dating. Now, are you two in love right now? You got little Hanada over there. She's still working around to it. Holly, can I play Dr. Filipino with y'all? All right. So look at Lee's eyes, right, and get these feelings of want, desire, and passion. And I want you to say 3 very magical words to him. Are you ready? So look into his eyes and repeat after me. All right. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Come inside me. See? You see that twinkle in his eye right there? The slight bulge in his pants? It's that feeling of want, desire, and passion. That's what we want in life. And women, if you're not ready, like you guys are new. You may not be ready for love yet. Like I love you, that's strong, it's commitment. You can just be like, come in my mouth. Because that's like, I like you, but I'm not in love with you. You know what I'm saying? It works out. You're very welcome. Very welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's pounding it from behind, you fucking look over your shoulder. You're like, Lee, come inside me. Like he is the one. He is the one for that moment or the 18 years until he's done paying child support. He is the one. I'm excited to have a baby soon. I am. I'm excited to have a baby. It's gonna be my own little Blasian baby. Oh man, it's gonna be amazing. Because here's the thing, like everybody knows, like black don't crack. My baby's gonna be half black. But here's the other thing, Asian don't raisin. See that young lady over there? She's 44 years old. See, look at that shit, 50 years old. You couldn't tell? No lotion, no nothing, just fucking great. My Blasian baby's gonna be 142 and still be 22 years old. Still gonna be carded, it's gonna be amazing. Just good genetics. But we have to for me, like I think I learned how to solve racism, you know. It's by cultural exchange of ideas. Like I taught my wife how to cook rice, because that's important as an Asian man, and she taught me how to use lotion. And it's very important around this time. The weather's cold, it's dry out there, our skin is fucked up, we can learn something from our black friends. We can. Because my girl was like, baby, your skin's dry, go get the cocoa butter. And with my novice ass, I was like, bet, cocoa butter sounds perishable. I went to the fridge, I opened the fridge up, I looked in the back, I looked in the side door, I came back, I was like, baby, where's the cocoa butter? It's not in the fridge. She was like, no, fat boy. It's on the dresser. I'm like, oh shit. So I got it, and I put this cocoa butter on my skin. My skin felt amazing. It was soft, it was supple, I smelled like a stripper. I was fucking just like jumping around the house and shit. You couldn't tell me shit. I was a bad bitch for a whole day. And then the week after that, she introduced me to shea butter. And I had no idea how real shea butter was until I saw it. Like, if you know anything about shea butter, it's not a liquid lotion. It doesn't come in a little container that it doesn't squirt on your hand like that. Shea butter is served in brick form, like a kilo of cocaine. It's pure yellow. You gotta stab it with a knife. You gotta melt it between your fingers to check the purity. Oh shit. I put that shea butter on my skin, and my skin started glowing like I was showing up from The Last Dragon. I was like, who uses shea butter? I was the fucking master. The week after that, though, I was unsupervised. Because I put shea butter in one hand and cocoa butter in the next. And I put baby oil all in between. And I rubbed this magical concoction all over my skin. You ever see a rotisserie chicken at Kroger? That's what I look like, butt naked, just golden brown and delicious, you know what I'm saying? But I messed up because I was the Icarus of lotion. Because the wings was my golden glistening body, and the sun was the doorknob to the bathroom. This round son of a bitch was too slick for me to fucking turn. My fiance at the time found me 3 hours later, naked and afraid on the bathroom floor. And bless her heart too, because what do you do with things that have too much moisture and are Asian? She got some rice from the kitchen and just threw it on me. And that was a fucking iPhone, you know, just wish me the best of luck. Y'all have been great. Thank y'all very much. My name is Roman. I appreciate it.
All right, let's give it up for Roman again. Just give me one moment, let me jack this microphone off. Make sure it comes correctly. Keep it away from my mouth and shit. I don't swallow, I'm telling you. All right. I got the condom on. I'm professional at this shit. I don't have too many kids like the rest of them. I just got one, my little boy. You know, me and his mom, she always come to me with everything because he's a boy. You're his dad, he's a boy. You should know about everything. So I'm like, okay. So one day she come to me and she was like, I said, don't take him to the fucking doctor until I can figure out what the fuck is going on, because you're raising the bills in the house just taking him for everything. He sneezed, you take him there. He coughed, you take him there. He fall. I was like, stop doing that shit because I'm paying for the shit, right? So I said, you know what? Come to me first if it's a man problem, and then let me solve that shit, and then I'll figure if he needs to go to the damn doctor or not, right? So of course, something came up. She came to me and said, hey, your son is telling me his private is hurt. I was like, okay. I was like, damn, well, you ain't having sex, so I know that shit. So I got to see. So I went to him like, son, your mom told me your private was hurt. He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. He's only like, what, 3 years old at this time? So I'm like, okay, all right, 3, turning 4. So I was like, well, is it hurting right now? He said, nah, it was hurting earlier. I said, okay, well, shit, all right, well, it's Sunday, you know, I'll be downstairs watching the game. The game will start in a little while. Like, if it start hurting, I was like, come down here and talk to Dad, let me take a look at it for you. He said, okay, sure. So he goes upstairs, he's playing with his brother. And next thing you know, I hear him come down the stairs. Hey, Dad, it's hurting. I was like, okay. I was like, well, pull out your pants. And you know, I'm laying on the couch, so he come up close. He got his little violin in my face. I'm like, hold up, okay, wait a minute. Let me get up and look at it. So I'm looking. I was like, where's it hurting at? Because my son is high yellow, so you can see everything. I'm like, I don't see no red marks, nothing and shit. I say, damn, I'm feeling kind of gay just watching your shit like this, but I don't see nothing wrong, right? So he's like, okay, he said it's not hurting that much now. I said, okay, well, when it start hurting again, son, come back downstairs and let me see it at that point. Immediately after it's hurt. He said, okay. So I'm down there, next thing you know, he come downstairs again. Blue, 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 blue. Dad, it's hurting. And he just dropped his drawers and threw his dick in my face. I'm like, all right, hold up, back up just a little bit. Let me take a look. So he pressing like, why is it hurting? I said, you know what? I don't see nothing. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. I was like, just tell your mom she got to take you to the doctor because I can't figure this shit out. I don't see nothing wrong. So he's like, I know what the problem is. I was like, well, you know what the fucking problem is. Why are you asking me to take a look at this shit? He's like, you gotta look close. I looked close. He said, it's these damn seeds in here. That's what the problem is. How do you get these seeds out? And I said, oh, you been getting hit in the nuts. That's what the fucking problem was. I said, no, son, don't take the goddamn seeds out. You're gonna need those later on in life. Just tell your brother to keep his hand away from your private parts now. But you know, it's stuff like that, you know, growing up with her. You know, and I see y'all, you said you two over there, y'all just on a date tonight? Oh, okay. Do you got your own separate houses and everything? Yeah, stay that way, man. Stay that way, cause I fucked up. I'm telling you, I let my lady move in with me, you know. She didn't fucking move out, man. I mean, that shit didn't happen like I thought it was. You know, like now you can tell her, you know, hey, I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow. She get up and walk out, right? Or she at your house, she be like, I got shit to do. You gotta go. You know, but when they're there, you just roll over like, shit, what we gonna do today? You know what I mean? Something like that. But I let her move in, you know, and I tried to get out. The shit didn't happen. I even faked like I lost my job and shit. None of that shit happened. She ain't going no fucking way, huh? So I'm like, you know what? I had to do it, fellas. I had to go and propose to her, you know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, give me an I proposed to her. She said yes. So y'all should give me a clap for that. She said yes. All right, yeah. And I was like, you know, we kick this shit off on the first since, you know, we just started like that. So, you know, I proposed. It was nice. I was a gentleman about it. She said yes. And I said, we'll kick it off on the first. So first came, she didn't have no problem with it because I proposed that she helped pay some of the motherfucking bills up in here. If she's just gonna be laying up in my goddamn house. And she said yes, so we ain't had no problems. Y'all probably thought I was talking about getting married though. Then hell no, fuck that. That's what I'm telling you. Stay single, man. Don't worry about it. Hit it and quit it, man. And like he said, you should hit it from behind. That means you don't have no face contact, man. You just remember it and you just roll out. You push your ass over and you go. You know what I'm saying? You don't look at him. You don't want to know what he's doing because he's not gonna look cute when he's back there. I'm telling you. He probably look like he's changed into a damn alien back there. So you don't want to do that. Don't have the mirror above your bed trying to look back, you know, see if you cute like you in a damn video and shit. Don't do that. You know, just keep your focus. Stay on goddamn Instagram while you're back there. You know what I mean? Do what you do. Do what you do. Anybody else in here single or you guys, all y'all single? Y'all just out? Y'all married? Y'all like, yeah, it escaped. I'm for real. I am married, y'all. That shit didn't happen like I said. I tried it, but it didn't work. So I am fucking married. So I'm like y'all, checking my phone every couple of minutes. Are you at the show? Yes, bitch, I'm at the show. You know what I mean? You know, are you still with them? Yeah, I'm fucking still with them and shit. You know? So I mean, yeah, I feel you on that because I moved into my neighborhood, man. And anybody got those damn Jabarios in your neighborhood? Last name Jabarios? Everybody got Jabarios in your fucking neighborhood. Don't tell me you ain't got them. I got them. Everybody got them. Okay, hold on, let me explain to you. Jabarios are those people that come over to your house that you don't want over that motherfucker that always got to have something from you. Those are the goddamn Jabarios. You might not know them. You might call them Johnsons, Teds, whatever. They're fucking Jabarios. Like me, for instance. I got my neighbors across the street, the Jabarios. You got the dad, the mom, and the son. I hate them motherfuckers. I'm telling you. Because every time I go outside, you gotta wave. Because they're gonna wave as, hey, you know. You really don't give a fuck, but you got, hey. So I'm out there doing yard work, get the yard done, looking nice. Next thing you know, here he come out the fucking door, you know, and he's looking at me. Hey man, your yard looks good, man. I was like, yeah, it looks good. You know, I work hard on the motherfucker, you know. It's like, yeah, man, my shit's falling behind, man. The HOA gonna be putting a note on my door soon. I'm like, yeah, that shit looks pretty bad, man. So, can borrow your lawnmower for a little fucking while and go over here and cut my grass, and then I get my shit straight. I come right back. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, Jabario, because that's what I mean. That's the Jabario. You gonna just borrow my shit? Okay, go ahead. So later on, he get halfway across the street, he come back. Damn, it ran out of gas, man, and my cousin using my shit because his car went out of gas. Can I just borrow your fucking gas can for a little while, and I'll fill it back up. Of course, that shit ain't gonna happen. Lawnmower empty, fucking gas can empty. You just leave the shit in your yard with a note on the motherfucker talking about it's returned, And his wife, same shit, Jabaria. She come over to the house with my wife. Hey girl, how you doing? Yeah. They in there eating cake and tea and shit. Next thing you know, I can hear my wife huffing and puffing because here it comes. This cake is so delicious, girl. You got the recipe for this? Yeah, I think I can make this, but can I just borrow a cup of sugar and some flour and some eggs? Like, here, bitch, just get it all. Here go all the ingredients. Here's the fucking card. Go on over there and make the goddamn cake, because you're going to borrow that. And then you got Jabarius, which is the son. So he plays with my son, PlayStation. I can hear the shit coming downstairs. Yeah, you killing me on Madden, man. Yeah, you're real good at that. The basketball shit, yeah, you got that. But you're not really playing that fucking Mario Kombat over there. You mind if I just borrow this for a little while? And I borrow this. What about this baseball? I can borrow this too? But she's not using that shit either. So I just get both of these, and then, just go ahead, Jabaria, and, those are the Jabarios. Those are the people in your neighborhood that are, so next time you see them, and they come to your house, hey man, can I, oh, here comes Jabario. And your wife gonna say the same shit, here comes Jabario, I hate this bitch, here she come again. It's the same thing, like y'all are here now. Some people in here are Jabarios and shit. Like those guys over there, y'all sitting at the table, if you ordered something and you had a bill, one of y'all gonna be like, damn man, can I just borrow one of them 20s that the waitress just gave you so I can pay my shit? I left my shit out in the car, right? You know what I mean? And one of y'all be like, God damn, man, everywhere I go, this motherfucker ain't never got no money, you know what I mean? But that'll be the Jabarios. And like I said again, everybody got them. So when you see them, y'all know y'all gonna say, yeah, that dude told me about the fucking Jabarios. Here we come again and shit. He's just about as bad as those people in front of the gas station that ask you for money, right? I'm like, you work fucking hard, don't you? You should be working for this motherfucker. I mean, they open the door for you. You know the shit's coming. As soon as you get out the car, what the motherfucker do? Hey, how you doing? Open the door and shit. Oh, is this a fucking doorman? What kind of store is this? Is this shit overpriced in here? You know what I mean? But that's the kind of shit that you'll go through day in and day out. And I appreciate everybody that let the comedians come up here and do their thing tonight. And right now, we want to bring everybody up so that we can get the winner here. So all the comedians, come up. You gotta kind of distance y'all damn self though. You gotta kind of, like here. Where's Sabrina? Sabrina, she's gone? All right, so this is all we got left here. All right, so let me get my list. Where's my list? So I guess I call your name and you raise your hand. The crowd will clap for you or boo you or tell you to get the hell out of here, one or the other. I hope they don't throw shit. Let me get out the way. All right, first one we got is Dom Smith. He didn't get nothing thrown up, he's still clean. Stephen Jones. And it says Sabrina left us? Yeah. Okay, all right. Is it Dwayne Dash? Okay, Dwayne, all right. Don't get scared, Roman. We coming to you. Roman. All right, everybody did a good job. I'm surprised. And all y'all still fucking clean. This is good. Okay. All right. So, did you want to do your thing? Okay. All right. All right. So you want to come up, Manny? Select the winner here. Julia. I'm gonna present the money to the winner. What do you think it is?
Well, I think the loudest clap went to Roman.
All right, let's give it up for Roman, y'all. thank all y'all for coming out.
Stop the count.
Just stop the count. Oh, here we go again. All right, I'd like to thank all y'all for coming out. Hope y'all come to our next one next month. We're gonna try to keep this going and we're gonna keep building, okay? All right. Anybody want to say anything in the parting words or?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank Bob. Yeah, let's thank Bob, you all, for letting us have our show here. All right. Anybody else want to say anything in parting words? Now y'all goddamn
Y'all can
shout.
follow me at Roman in the Mix. You got Instagram, fucking Cash App, we'll take it all.
All right. Anybody in the audience want to say something to them? You want to critique them? You laughing real hard. You want to say something, right? You sure? You good? Anyone of y'all want to say something? Or you want to throw your cup at them? What you want to do? All right, okay. Any more advice from the Filipino Dr. Phil or whatever he calls himself and shit? Y'all need any more advice for tonight? Y'all good? Okay, all right. All right, guys. Like I said again, that'll conclude our show, and thank you all for coming out tonight.